Goody good. Aquarius, what's good? This is Joy Kimberly, bringing you an April 2019 sit or split spread. This is going to cover you from today until roughly the 30th of May, give or take a couple days. These messages may or may not resonate for you. If not, you should definitely check out your moon, your rising, your Venus, and or Mars signs. Venus and Mars are for love. Venus if you're a woman. Mars if you are a man. These messages may also be for people around you. All of my information is below in the description box if you want to hit me up for a personal session. And that's pretty much it. My site is still being revamped. If you are interested in purchasing a one-on-one session, you're more than welcome to purchase something from the site that's up now. That link is below. Excuse me. There's sales and specials and all that from February still posted. So you're more than welcome to purchase one of those until the new site is up. Excuse me. The tarot party for May 5th will more than likely be canceled because my granddaughter is scheduled, not scheduled, but predicted to make her debut around that time. The next date after that will be June 6th, July 7th, August 8th, and so forth and so on. That is a paid admissions event and space is limited, so get in where you fit in, boo. And that is pretty much it. The purpose of the spread is to find out what's going on in your relationship as far as you staying in it or leaving if you're having some type of issue. That's why it's called sit or split. You're going to stay or you're going to go. This is the spread for you if you're in that type of conundrum. That's pretty much it. Really quick, we're adults here and we curse, so if that's going to bother you, this is your cue. See you later. Get the fuck out. And I believe that's it. I got a lot of messages for y'all. So the song that I heard for y'all was Dawn Penn. No. You don't love me. Yes, I know now. I was in here singing that shit, playing it and singing it and pulling your cards, shuffling your cards. So for some of you, you've maybe you've done a little too much for your significant other, and now you're at a point where you're like, yo, like all I do is do for you, and you don't really seem to appreciate it. Not only that, I don't really think you love me as much as you used to anymore, and I'd pretty much give my life for you. So that's your song. I'll leave that link below. And that was pretty. The other messages that I have are actually for the spread, so let's just jump into it. The bottom of the deck, you have religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. And you have the Three of Rods, aka the Three of Wands, redefining it. This pretty much told me that for some of you, you seem to be waiting on some type of change, or as far as the differences go in your relationship, the differences between the two of you. I'm feeling like for most of you, you and your significant other were brought up differently, and so that is starting to be a really big. It's starting to create a wedge, for the most part. I feel like at one point, it's what drew you together, but now it's the same thing that's drawing you apart or pulling you apart. And so now it's like you're kind of waiting for them to come back. Like, yo, so when you coming back? Like, we used to be right here. Now we over here. What's going on? What are we doing? What's going on? I just want to know. Oh, scandal. I just heard too that for some of you, there may have been a child that's being born or has been born, and there's a possibility that somebody is not the father, and there may be two other possibilities, and so you could be waiting to find out which one of us is it. And with the religious factor card, some of you have like there's different backgrounds. So one of you could be white, another one could be black, another one could be Puerto Rican, another one could be Honduran, another one could be French, South African, Korean, whatever the fuck. Okay? Alright, moving further into the bottom of the deck. After religious factors, you have past life relationship, and then you have stay optimistic about your love life. Some of you are trying to do that because you've either been with this person for a long time, or you feel as if they are a soulmate from way back when. And so it's almost like, it's like that feeling where, you know, you're destined to be together. So like, where am I going? We're supposed to be together, right? Then you have pay attention to the red flags, because for some of you, it's not about red flags. It's just like there are signs that the two of you are supposed to be together, or maybe you're taking it that way. Oh, 1 second, let me. I had to turn off my notifications. Sorry. For some of you, it's more about, you know, you're seeing certain signs, and you're like, oh, well, that must mean we're supposed to be together because we both like the same color. We both like the same foods. We finish each other's sentences and things like that. He always knows what I'm thinking. She always knows how I'm feeling. Shit like that. So you're thinking this could be the one, and you're keeping an open mind. Also, too, with the religious factor card, like I said, for a lot of you, there are a lot of differences here, but I just heard opposites attract. And so because of that, it's like, I don't want to go anywhere, though. Like, I want to stay here. So very soon, you're going to have the conversation. And be honest about how you're feeling. And don't forget to forgive. And learn from what's happening in the conversation. Like, don't just have the conversation to, this is how I'm feeling. Like, actually want to not only share what you're feeling and articulate that, but also you want to come to some type of resolution, conclusion, etc. Especially if you want to avoid a separation or if you want to incite one. Underneath the Three of Wands, you have the Knight of Cups. Some of you don't really trust it. For some of you, too, this could be an offer of sex. It may not even be anything else. And, too, with the Three of Wands, I kind of feel like some of you have been waiting to have sex. For some of you, your significant other may have gone on a trip, and you're waiting for them to come back because you's backed up. For others of you, your partner could just be withholding sex for whatever reason. Yeah, see, the Knight of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles reversed, like it's like there's no recognition to the needs of one of you. And I feel like somebody's doing their part, but it's just like, but even with you doing your part, the shit is just still not going the way you'd like it to. And I feel like this change was abrupt. And so now you're wondering, like, should I even attempt to move further? Things just seem to be getting worse. Here's another stoppage card. Oh, shit. Okay. Well, remember when I said something about somebody possibly not being a father of a child, and there may be several other possibilities? Okay. If that's not the case, there's some type of lie or something came out, or something's about to. And what came out was somebody lied about something. And there's a big time betrayal there. Here goes this 3 card again, too. So, whatever this is, and then here we got another Swords card. So, whatever this is, this feels heavy. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. This feels fucking heavy. The way these cards are looking, I really feel like for some of you, these cards were either you, Aquarius, or your significant other, and these are either you or your significant other. Vice versa, whatever, you know what I mean. Because these cards are looking like, no, I'm not trying to work shit out. I don't want to work anything out. especially when you have a decision being made and someone being dropped or something. Now, let's go into the spread and find out what the fuck is going on. All right. Your first card placement is the relationship. And you have love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. And it's redefined by the Page of Cups reversed. I really feel like this was something that was neglected, the relationship. I feel like a lot of you either put yourselves before the relationship, but you never, you didn't put the relationship first when you should have. Especially with this Page of Cups here. The page, first of all, the page energy it's immature, inexperienced energy. And for it to be here reversed, it's almost like neither one of you knew what you really wanted to do from the beginning. And so it's almost like it was doomed from the start. As opposed to it being like this, where, it starts off new. Like essentially it's a new beginning or a new relationship that's starting. So its future is, for the most part, kind of bright, or. Alternatively, it could also mean that it's not going to go too far because it's a fucking page. So, you have your fun and you move on. I almost also feel like for some of you, somebody said they wanted to be in this relationship when they really never did. Also, somebody may feel like they were duped in this relationship. Let's clarify. And because remember, this is the relationship card placement. With the Page of Cups reversed, the Page of Cups reversed is an imposter and a liar. So for some of you, you could be portraying yourself as this happy couple when you're really not happy at all. This is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars for the April 2019 Sitter Split spread. What I need to know, what I need to be aware of, what I need to look out for. We are clarifying the spread. We have clear cut, straightforward clarifiers, please. Thank you. This almost feels too like there's really not a commitment here. It's like, we just coming together to have fun, like we're fuck buddies or we're friends with benefits. Please clarify the relationship. Damn, this is what we gonna do tonight, y'all? I really hope I'm not flashing y'all, because that's not cool. Can I have one more card to clarify the relationship for Aquarius? One more card, please. One more card. So for some of you, this was never really a relationship. But maybe you were trying to turn it into one. With the Temperance card at the bottom of the deck, look at your clarifiers. You got the Ace of Pentacles inverted. Like, these always make me feel like their roots. Like their roots going down deep down. You see how long they are? They're going deep down into the ground to take root because we here for the long haul. But when it's like this, it's like you can't decide if you're going to shit or get up the pot. So that's why we sideways, because like I said, for some of you, it's like there was nothing that was it was never really established. It's just, we get together, we have a good time, you go your way, I'm going to go mine. And then with the Three of Swords here, it makes me feel like for some of you, like I said, you got duped in this relationship. Others of you, went into it thinking that it was going to be something, and it turned out to not be that. Like, you went into it hoping that it would be a one-on-one thing, and you found out that it wasn't. Others of you may have been suckered. I'm not sure why she's able. Not sure why. Because I put my phone to sleep. Like, do not disturb what's going on. Anyway. Yeah, some of you were duped into this. It's like you were, you started off as just friends or something to that effect, and all of a sudden you found yourself in this relationship, and you're like, but this is not what I wanted. Like, why are we, what's happening? This is not, I'm not your girlfriend. You're not my boyfriend. Like, you're not my man. Like, what's happening? We just supposed to be having a good time. When did this happen? Underneath the temperance card, and this is for those of you who are trying to make shit, like, you're trying to make it something that it's not, essentially. But you know, though, that you're really single. So, like, what you really trying to do? You trying to control shit? You trying to make it be something that it's not? And so now a decision is being made as far as you communicating, what the fuck, what are we really doing here? Because I'm not sure. But I'm not sure. And with the judgment card, I feel like some of you are going to get the truth. Or somebody could be coming to you with half-truths about, are we really in a relationship? Or, it's like they want to know, but then again, they don't. Because they really can't handle the truth. You know what I mean? And then you let them know. And you're really honest about it, too. Like, you shed a lot of light. But they're not really willing. They don't really want to hear it. Alright. Let's move on. We spent a lot of time on that card. Next card placement is you, Aquarius. You have honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Redefined by the Six of Pentacles. This just told me that in the relationship, you're giving a lot. Like, you're giving a lot. You're very much into reciprocity, compromising. I also feel like you compromise more than your significant other does. And you're also very attentive. And you don't have a problem with taking trips. Or surprising them with certain things. Please clarify, Aquarius. One more card, please, to clarify, Aquarius. Bottom of the deck is the Eight of Swords. Some of you may be feeling like you're kind of trapped in the situation because you're waiting for change. It's like you're waiting for this rebirth in the relationship that's not really happening. And with the Six of Pentacles here, I still feel like you're the one who's constantly giving, and you're just sitting here waiting for them to reciprocate. And on the other hand, though, it's like even though you're still doing your part, you feel trapped here. Like, I don't really have a choice. I've already put so much time into this. I need to just wait it out and see if they gonna do what the fuck they said they was gonna do. Because I really do believe we can be happy. Yeah. Or for some of you, you could be realizing that maybe this is the end of the relationship. Like, you've come to that part where you're like, I don't think I want to be trapped here for another year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. Maybe this is it. Maybe this is the happiest we're ever going to be. And I need to let it be known that maybe it's time for us to start over elsewhere. And you're recognizing that. There's no balance here. See, this was you, redefined. And now, this shit is coming up in the spread, like, yeah, maybe things are not as balanced as they would like them to be. Maybe I'm not getting back as much as I should be getting back. But there's no maybe. There's no maybe. With a card like this, just saying. And now you're being honest about shit. Like, maybe I've been trying to make this shit work when knowing deep down inside I should be single. So I need to do what's right by everyone. And make a decision to leave. Yeah, that part. Next card placement is your significant other. You have passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Redefined by by the King of Cups reversed. So with the King of Cups reversed, this significant other has probably detached from more than likely they have detached from their passion, their emotions, their feelings. And I'm not saying that they don't feel them, but they've totally detached from them. This person is really good at hiding their emotions too. Almost better at it than you are, Aquarius. I keep seeing mountains. I'm actually going to go with Capricorn. And for some of you, could also be seeing they're dealing with a Scorpio, because I've heard that about a couple of times already now too. Whatever passion they had, it's just not there anymore. Or they could be the type who was never really full of that passion. But honestly, with the way that the relationship card came up, I don't think that's what it is. I really feel like they've turned into this kind of cold person. Please clarify Aquarius' significant other. Can I have one more card, please? Clarify. Bottom of the deck is the Ten of Pentacles. Stability. Yeah, this person is about stability. And I kind of feel like they've decided that even though they may not feel the same thing for you that they used to, there's a lot of stability where you are, especially if you're dealing with a Capricorn or Scorpio. They like stability, especially Caps. You got the 4 here and the 10 of Pentacles. The 10 of Pentacles is that's the highest of the highest of this is solid. And with the 4 of Wands, the 4 of Wands is definitely about home life and stability, and it's a 4. This is all about stability here. And the other clarifier was the 7 of Cups, reversed. Like, they made a decision. I kind of feel like they were confused before on if they should stay or go. But I feel like they want to stay because there's too much stability in the relationship. Air quotes on that. Underneath the 10 of Pentacles, you have the Page of Cups, again, reversed, again. And then you have the 5 of Swords right behind that. This person is definitely manipulating the situation, and they're not as they appear. Just in case you're not aware of that. I also feel like for some of you, they could be ignoring you and possibly thinking about starting over somewhere else, but stacking their money while they're thinking. I really feel like they're storing away peanuts, and that's what I just heard. Like they're storing away their food or their money, or they're saving money. They're saving while they decide what the fuck they want to do about leaving you. But with this Fool card here and this Ace of Wands, I really feel like they want to do something else elsewhere. And here we are with the manipulation again. They don't want teamwork with you. 9 of Cups, and then now the 10 of Swords. Fuck no. Nah. This is going to be an ending. Especially after somebody figures out about all of this. There's a lot of manipulation here, Aquarius. A lot. Alright, your next card placement are your thoughts and feelings on the relationship. You have deception. Someone is wearing a false mask, a false self-mask in this relationship, redefined by the Chariot. Like it's like I just said, like there's too much shade in here, and they just showed me a shadow. Like a shadow is shade. This shit is shady. And I feel like you know that somebody is your significant other is not living right. They're not doing right. And what these two sphinxes, pharaohs, whatever they are, I heard duality. It's like you're thinking that your significant other could be living a double life, or there's just too much duality. And look at the yin and the yang. Remember at the beginning of the spread, I felt, and you have it here too, black and white. I felt that, you know, your differences is what attracted you, but now it's kind of fucking y'all up. Please clarify Aquarius' thoughts and feelings on their relationship. Have 2 cards, please clarify Aquarius' thoughts and feelings. Thoughts and feelings on their relationship. That's too many cards. Have 2 cards, please clarify. Oh, shit. I heard that bottom of the deck is the Knight of Cups. What I just heard was you've been building something on lies. That's what you're thinking. Like with the deception card here and the 8 of Pentacles, I'm like, what are we talking about here? And with the High Priestess reversed, she knows everything. Sometimes she reveals it, sometimes she doesn't. When she's reversed, she's revealing it. Or it could be a bunch of other shit. And the bunch of other shit could be she's lying to herself, she's deluding, or she's lying to other people. And I feel like shit, for some of you too, you could be dealing with a Pisces, because this is the second time a Pisces card came out. And I just saw a fish. But I feel like some of you are thinking maybe it's time for you to pick up your home. Home meaning your belongings. Maybe it's time for you to move out of the home. Maybe it's time for you to move. It's time for you to move on. And it's because your thoughts and feelings in a relationship is that you built this shit on lies. Period. And when the offer was made, there was an offer made to change things, and you had hope for that. You hoped that it worked, but it didn't. And I feel like what happened was, look, see, you have the Knight of Cups, because there was an offer to change things for the future, for the better. And then you have the Star card here, because you were hoping that shit would change. We can heal and move forward. Especially with the water here. I see that it's like, you know, you were hoping that y'all could move past whatever it was that was the issue. And then with the Strength card, the reverse is like your significant other just wasn't strong enough to do it. And now this may definitely be a 3-party situation. I'm going to need y'all to watch that You, Me, Them 3 is a crowd spread for Aquarius. Check that shit out, please, and thank you. Yeah, you were trying to make it work, even though you knew that your significant other was too weak and they probably weren't gonna really make it happen, but you were still hopeful. So you was trying to make it work. But I mean, at the end of the day, with this 3-party shit, like what were you really supposed to do with that? And for some of you, it doesn't necessarily have to be a cheating situation. It could just be interference from somebody else. Let me keep that very clear. And so for some of you, you may be hiding the fact that you're thinking about leaving, or you've already made the decision to leave. Your shit is messy, Aquarius. This shit is messy. I'm sorry. Your next card placement is your significant other's thoughts and feelings on the relationship. You have give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. Redefined by the Magician. Reversed. So like I said, here we go with this manipulative energy, and also, they're not putting anything into this relationship. I mean, we knew that from the beginning when they came up as the king, when the King of Cups reverse came up to redefine them. Like, where are your emotions? You just gonna put them on the shelf? Like, they're not attached to you at all? No? Oh, okay. Right. So now to see this in their thoughts and feelings position, this is not surprising. It's like, it's almost like they gave up. It's either they gave up a long time ago or they never really gave a fuck from the beginning. At least not on the level that you did. Please clarify Aquarius' significant other's thoughts and feelings of the relationship. Yo, this is fucking crazy. One more card, please. Clarify the significant other's thoughts and feelings on the relationship. Bottom of the deck is the Death card reversed. They're thinking this is a relationship that should have died a long time ago. Honestly, if it even got to relationship status, I really feel like for a lot of you, this has been a situationship from the beginning, whether you knew it or not. For others of you, if this was a relationship or if this is a relationship, they're thinking maybe it's time, or not maybe, but it should have died a long time ago. Like, we just keep putting energy into this shit there's nothing here. Underneath that, you have the Four of Pentacles reversed, and then you have the King of Cups reversed again. And then now you have the Two of Pentacles reversed. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding? Then after that, you have the Five of Pentacles reversed. Like, they're thinking, I will regain my security, and I can come in out of the cold if I leave this shit. If I leave this shit the fuck alone. And with the King of Swords here, he also cuts things out of his life. Don't ever sleep on his ability to do the same thing that the Queen does. He's just a little more diplomatic about it. Your significant other's thoughts and feelings are clarified by the Page of Wands reversed and the King of Swords. The Page of Wands reversed is pretty much saying, it's like I said too though, like, for some of you, this kind of went too quickly, and maybe that's why it fizzled out so quickly. For others of you, this just like, I don't have any interest here. There's no passion for me here. There's no, like, I don't feel, they don't feel shit. They don't. And so, I'm feeling like eventually they may want to tell you that, like in between now and May 30th, they may want to tell you, say in their truth and be honest about shit. Finally, like, yeah, I'm really, like, I've been done. For others of you, though, they could be really cruel. They could be very, very cruel with their words. The other card that came out before this King of Swords was the, it was the Hermit card reversed, and it came out with several other cards, which is why I put it back, but it's still pretty significant in this situation. Like, with this King of Swords, it makes me feel like whoever this significant other is, their thoughts and feelings are like, I should tell them, like, I should be an asshole when I tell them I'm fucking leaving. Like, they're just, this is very, the energy over here is negative, and it's shady as fuck. Shady as hell, man. Alright, we went through the bottom of the deck already. Next card placement is, what influences you to sit or split the relationship? Aquarius, you have soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Redefined by the Hierophant. And so the messages I heard from this was, you're a traditionalist. You believe in a structural relationship and doing the work if there is a problem. So, like, you believe in fiction shit. You believe in the compromise. You believe in having structure in your relationship and just doing shit a certain way or traditionally. And so this is why for some of you, you don't have a problem working things out with your significant other. You like, yeah, you know, I don't mind waiting around and blah, blah, blah. This is why you've given them so many fucking chances. See, the exes up, the exes make me feel like you know, you've given them, even though there's only 2 there, I kind of feel like they've gotten a multitude of strikes and they should have been out by now. Please clarify what influences Aquarius to sit or split the relationship. Clarify what influences Aquarius to sit or split the relationship. Please clarify. Bottom of the deck is the 8 of Wands. Excuse me. For some of you, yeah. It's like I said, it's the tradition. And not only that, there could be a child involved. And that's making you want to try to work things out or make things stick or. And so with the Lovers card reverse, I still feel like a lot of you are communicating that, listen, I'll work it out with you, even though I really think that I should be breaking up with your bitch ass. I don't think you're going to tell them that part, but I do believe that, I don't want to say you're going to insinuate it, but you're going to kind of let it be known without actually saying it. Like, I think we should work it out, but I really think you know, and I know that I should be leaving you, period. Because look, you got the 8 of Wands, and then you have the 4 of Pentacles. And you have the 5 of Pentacles. The 4 and the 5 are fucking, they're reversed. And you're saying, listen, I've been looking at this thing differently. I kind of feel, for some of you, you could feel like you're stuck because of this, because you're such a traditionalist, and you believe in doing the right thing. So you're like, my hands are kind of tied. You see as he's tied right there. My hands are kind of tied. I really can't do anything because, we got this kid and everything. I don't want to fight. Let's just try to make this shit work. That's the influence that that's happening for you, Aquarius. It's like, it's the kid. For some of you, it's the kid. For others of you, it could be something having to do with some type of communication or some type of, I want to say it's a business. Something that the two of you may have started together. And now it's like you may be in a little too deep. And so let's try to like work it out. Like for some of you, it could be about, you could have bought a house together. You could have bought a car together. And you're like, well, let's try to work it out for the sake of this project. Because at the end of the day, we both have time and shit and money invested in this shit. So, that's pretty much that as far as your influences. For your significant other, you have finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now, redefined by the Ace of Wands inverted. So, remember I was talking about how the significant other is trying to stack money? That's what's influencing them. Their finances. They're not perfect. They're not in the best position, more or less. And so I really feel like they want to stack money. They need to save so that they can have this new beginning. Not necessarily with you though, Aquarius. I'm just being honest. I mean, the way their cards have been looking, I don't feel like you've had, I don't feel like they've had your best interest at heart from the beginning of the spread. And with this Ace of Wands, that's the childbirth. Let's not forget about that shit. Please clarify what influences Aquarius' significant other to sit or split. Excuse me. Some of you could be dealing with a Taurus too. I see the bull on this card here is very prominent for some reason. Like I said, Seven of Swords reversed. They are doing shit in secrecy. Their last card placement was their thoughts and feelings on a relationship. So they're thinking about telling you the truth, but at the end of the day, I don't really feel like they are. What influences them to sit or split? I really feel like they're gonna split. But what influences them to? I really feel like the answer for y'all for this card placement is it's not about them sitting or splitting. It's like, why are you still here? Because you clearly don't want to be. So why the fuck are you here? Oh, that's right. Because you're saving money. They want to make sure that they have enough money when they leave to have a really good, it's almost like they want to go out with a bang. But they're going to end this cycle and go walk into abundance. They're not trying to have nothing when they leave. They want to have a bunch of something. And so this is what it is, y'all. Like, that's what it is. For others of you, so you could be taking care of them very well. And so because of that, it's like they don't want to leave that security. I feel like that's a small percentage of you, though. I really feel like they're doing shit in secrecy. Seven of Swords. And then you have the Star card. The Star card, I'm out here doing some slick fuck shit. I hope I don't get caught manipulating the shit out of this person. Because I've been involved in a 3-party situation anyway, and I'm not trying to put any energy into this. I'm just trying to stack as much money as I possibly can before I go. With the Magician reversed, they're hiding shit, man. They're doing shit. I feel like for a lot of you, they're doing shit over here. Like it's a smoke screen. Meanwhile, they running over here to do some shit, and they running back to make sure the smoke's still thick enough for them to go back over here and do some fuck shit. What? Huh? Next card is the Two of Wands. And then you have the Ace of Wands because they've already made a decision to move on. And I feel like if there's any influence here, it's this new beginning. And I strongly feel like it's tied to a baby. Just saying. Now, will you sit or split, Aquarius? I really want to know what just happened. Because I'm confused. Something just happened with the timer. Hope it's not what I think it is. Okay, so. Your last card placement, will you sit or split? You have attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Redefined by the Tower and the Five of Pentacles. The Tower came out first. And I was like, holy shit, what's happening here? And then the Five of Pentacles came out. And I said, okay, so somebody's going to get left out in the cold. And I feel like it's going to be a big fucking surprise for them, too. Like, it's going to shake their world to the core. For others of you, I feel like what may also happen is somebody, there may be some physical altercation. And somebody ends up in the fucking hospital. Or having to take some type of ER trip. I'm actually going to please clarify the Tower. Will Aquarius sit or split? Will Aquarius sit or split between now and May 30th? Can we have a card to clarify the Tower? Whoa. Yeah. So, bottom of the deck is the Queen of Wands. So, somebody's going off to pursue something else. I feel like they're doing it cautiously or slowly, but they're Aquarius. This is your spread, and so the question for this card placement is always will you sit or split? And this is just the beginning of the clarifier shit. I just clarified the Tower. I got the Knight of Pentacles, who also makes an offer, not for nothing. See, he's offering his pentacle to her. And then you have the Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like you're going to slowly and cautiously pursue something else. And it's going to be a shock to somebody. Please clarify, Aquarius, will Aquarius sit or split? Will Aquarius sit or split between now and May 30th? It will take a couple of days. I have 3 cards to clarify. Will Aquarius sit or split? 3 cards, please. 1. I have 2 more cards to clarify. Will Aquarius sit or split? Bottom of the deck is the 3 of Cups, reversed. Well then. Aquarius, for some of you, you may actually be the one inciting a 3-party situation because you are tired of the shit that you're going through in your relationship. For some of you. For others of you, here's what I'm feeling. You have the Wheel of Fortune is reversed, showing that you're stopping something. The Knight of Cups is reversed. And then you have the 9 of Wands reversed. It just makes me feel like you're letting your guard down because you're like, I don't have anything to be... What am I guarding? Like, we're done here. We've been done. I don't want any offers from you. And this 5 of Pentacles makes me feel like you're leaving somebody out in the cold. As far as this attraction card, it's like there's no more attraction. There has not been in quite some time. And you're off to pursue something else. Period. Fucking period. And also, too, with the 9 of Wands, it's like you're letting your guard down as far as you pursuing someone or something else. You may not let it be known initially, but I feel like you're going to slowly let your guard down and just say, hey, look, you're not even on my fucking radar anymore. They are. 3 of Cups reversed is showing that you're just not happy. You're not happy. And so you are going to pursue something else, somewhere else, something that's way more solid where you'll have recognition and teamwork. And you're not worried about anybody finding anything out, honestly, or a secret or any of that shit. You've moved on. And kind of feel like you're ignoring whatever's going on with your significant other. Because you got bigger fish to fry now, don't you? So, in the end, I really feel like you come out the winner because your significant other's really fucking shady. Like, damn. I've never, like, there were so many different levels of shade and not necessarily treachery, but definitely manipulation and just hiding shit and not telling the truth. Like, yeah, I'm just using you until I can get on my feet or until I can stack the rest of this money up and then I'm out. And Aquarius, the shit that got me with y'all is you kind of feel it. You know, your thoughts and feelings of the relationship was deception. Remember that part? I'm gonna need y'all to think about it. I'm gonna need you to think and make a move. Don't just be sitting on thoughts and the plans and shit, okay? Thank you for listening, sharing, liking, commenting, and subscribing. Don't forget all my information is below in the description box if you want to hit me up for a personal session. That's pretty much it. If this resonated for you, please leave me a comment, like it, share it, subscribe if you haven't already, hit the bell so you can get all notifications, and that's pretty much it, y'all. See you next one. Don't forget to tell a friend, about Joy Kimberly.